This is day 8 of reading the entire Bible this year. This is the recap, the 4 readings on YouTube. Jesus is then brought before Pilate. When Judas Iscariot saw that Jesus was condemned, he repented and tried to give the silver back, but it meant nothing to the high priest. He threw it down and hung himself. The high priest did not want to take the money because it was considered blood money. So they took counsel and bought with it the potter field for people to be buried there. This fulfilled prophecy by Isaiah. Pilate then questions Jesus and asks, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus replies, "You have said so." But he did not reply to any of the chief priests or elders or to any other charges he is accused of. So at the feast, the governor is accustomed to releasing one prisoner. So when they had gathered, Pilate said to them, "Who do you want me to release for you, Barabbas or Jesus?" And Barabbas was a known prisoner at the time. But the chief priests had already convinced the people to spare Barabbas. Pilate said to them, "Then what should I do with Jesus, who is called Christ?" They all said, "Let him be crucified." And he said, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they shouted all the more, "Let him be crucified." So when Pilate saw that he was gaining nothing, but rather than a riot was beginning, he took water and washed his hands before the crowd, saying, "I am innocent of this righteous man's blood. See to it yourselves." And all the people answered, "His blood be on us and on our children." The soldiers took Jesus and a whole battalion before him, and they stripped him and put a scarlet robe upon him, and plaiting a crown of thorns, they put it on his head, and put a reed in his right hand. And kneeling before him, they mocked him, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they spat upon him, and took the reed, and struck him on the head. And when they had mocked him, they stripped him of the robe, and put his own clothes on him, and led him away to crucify him. Then they crucified Jesus, and over his head they put a sign that read, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." Then the people, the chief priests, and the elders all mocked him. From the 6th hour there was darkness all over the land. And about the 9th hour Jesus cried out with a loud voice, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And Jesus cried out with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. And behold, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and the earth shook, and the rocks were split. When the centurion and those who were there with him saw the earthquake and what took place, they were filled with awe and said, "Truly, this was the Son of God." Jesus' body was then wrapped and put into a tomb. The elders then told Pilate to put a soldier there and stand guard and make sure the disciples did not steal the body. Chapter 28, the resurrection of Jesus. Now after the Sabbath, toward the dawn of the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone and sat upon it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. And for fear of him, the guards trembled and became like dead men. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he has risen. Come see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples that he has risen from the dead." So they departed quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Jesus then met his disciples in Galilee and said, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am always with you to the close of the age." And that concludes the gospel according to Matthew. God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow.